Hi guys, Through here from Prepared Camping, and today I'm making another Melomel. A Melomel is just simply a mead that has fruit in it. This time I'm going to be using cherries. This is also called the Viking's Blood Mead. Because I'll be using fruit in this, I'll be brewing it initially in a bucket before transferring it to a demijohn to complete fermentation. Start by adding 3 pounds or roughly 1.3 kilos of honey to your bucket. Now I'm using slightly more honey, but that's not a problem. It means it's just going to be slightly more alcohol. Then add an equal amount of frozen cherries. Don't worry if not all of the honey came out of your bottles or jars earlier on, and you can just add some hot water now, give it a bit of a shake, and it will tip out nice and easy. Now we simply add some boiling water. This helps break up the frozen fruit. Add a teaspoon of pectolase. This will help break down the fibres of the fruit. Now it gets you more juice in your mead. It also makes it easier to produce a nice clear mead at the end. Top up with water. I'm doing this to be just under 5 litres, which for my American friends would be about 1.25 gallons. Because I'm doing this in a bucket, you just stir a lot. Now I'm going to leave this overnight to cool down until it gets to room temperature, and that's when I'll be pitching the yeast. To make sure nothing else grows in it before then, I'm just going to crush this campden tablet and stir that into it as well. Then we pop the lid on and we leave it till the morning. As you can see, a lot of the juice has already been released. It's a lovely rich red colour. Now a lot of people will activate their yeast before they pitch it, but this cheap one I've got from Wilco's works great just as is. So I'll stir that in, and then I'll set this aside somewhere warm for the next 5 to 6 days.
Four to 6 days later.
So here we are, and you can see it's fermenting nicely with all these bubbles of CO2 on the top. So now I'm just going to tip this into another sterilised bucket, and I'll strain off the cherries with this muslin cloth. Be sure to squeeze as much juice out of this as you can. And there you go. Now you can see why they call it Viking's Blood Mead. I'll transfer this to a demijohn and I'll let it ferment for another 2 weeks. So thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please consider watching this one. And who knows, if you really like the channel, subscribe here. Cheers.